Hey, y'all. Gotta go pick up a pot. Listen, I've already got email about the Kamala Harris Joe Biden video that I just redone. It was on my old channel and put it up. So yeah, just like our people, so I'm assuming it's a person of color, saying sit on this information until it's too late to do so. What are you talking about? Everything that I do, this is public knowledge. Who didn't know this? See, this is the Johnny-come-latelys to the political system. Look, it's cool. Look, politics ain't for everybody. I get it. But just because something is new to you, don't mean that it's new to the rest of us. You know, you sound like that dude that came from that used to be on Art, and shout out to Art Newstraw. He would be on his panel. I ain't seen him in a while though. And he had to shoot me an email, and you know, we going back and forth like, why am I portraying, what did he say? Why am I portraying Republicans as Democrats? I said, dude, I said, you talking about the video I done on Robert Byrd and George Wallace? And it took him a couple of weeks to respond. Then he responded back, my bad, dog. That's all he said. So I figured he must have actually went and clicked on something to see what the hell I was saying. Why didn't you do that before you shot me an email? Johnny-come-lately political people, that's cool. Be Johnny-come-lately. But just because it's new to you or something that you didn't know, don't mean that it's something that we didn't know. Because we knew. All this stuff that I talk about George Wallace, and when George Wallace got reelected for the 4th time, right before I went to Germany in '88, I was like, what the hell is wrong with you Negroes? Now, where were you in 1988? I was on my way to 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment to patrol the border between East and West Germany. So you got the wrong guy. The only time seemed like some of these fence-straddling Democrat Negroes, males, mainly males, rarely females in this capacity, want to say something to you is when they trying to look for something to pull an aha on you. They ain't looking for something that has anything logic-based or to advance their thought. No, they're doing research to pull an aha on you. Anyway, aha, there's your aha right there, bigger boy. Now, let's get on to what I would really want to, because I didn't want to do a separate video just on that. We got to replace a hub on my ProStar, on my, that's all you got to do is pay a truck off. As soon as you pay it off, hey boss, the hub is leaking. So I don't, man, park it, take my truck. I'm gonna go over here and take the hub cover off, run over here to the truck pods place and see if they got another one. I'll put it on there and put some gear oil in it. I mean hub oil. Anyway, listen, if you a man and you have a son, I don't care if you're a bus driver, if you a tire tech, if you a dentist, you know what I mean, you cut grass for a living. I don't care. I'm saying this as from man to man. If you haven't bought your son or gave your son a basic tool set, basic. I ain't saying go out to Snap-on and, you know, spend $300 on a socket set or Matco. No, and I ain't talking no Chinese junk either. I mean, some just go get a decent tool and give it to him. Give it to him. Give him a socket set with sockets and ratchets and extensions. Give it to him. Give him a basic wrench set, you know, with SAE and metric wrenches. The basics. Give it to him. If every time you lift the hood of your car or go to crawl under it, if you still do stuff like that, you know, if you, or anything, you go to tighten up a hose because the water hose is, leaking on the hot water heater. You may not know it, but you know, you can tighten it up yourself. You changing the spigot, the water spigot on the side of the house because you turn it off and it's still dripping. Or you taking it apart to put another bob and seal in it. Heck, it's sometime I done found out that costs, sometimes that's just as much as buying another damn spigot. And you showing it, you know, and you wrapping the nylon, the Teflon tape on there and everything. You doing all that. You doing all that. Every time when you touch a tool, you need to take your boy out there with you. Even if you just checking the oil level, the coolant level and whatnot on mama's car. Or you divorced and you got joint custody of your son, your car. You know, hey son, you know, check. I'm gonna show you a cheat thing. You know, you're supposed to check your oil when it's hot, right? Yeah, check your transmission fluid level while the engine's running and it's hot. Engine oil when it's hot and the engine's off, and you can let it sit because you gotta let all the oil drain down from the top of the engine back down to the pan. You don't cut it off and pull the dipstick because the oil ain't drained always, and you think you low, you can put in a half a quart, come back later on and you over. Damn, I grew oil. No, you didn't give it time to drain back down to the sump, to the oil pan. Even if you just doing that where ain't no tools involved, squeeze the upper radiator hose. You can feel it. See, if it's hot, if it's too hot for you to touch, you don't take that cap, the radiator cap off. See what it says? Don't remove hot. You know, it has the needle moved on, your coolant gauge. Yeah, don't take that cap off. Even though my dad, you would take it off, he'd fold up a damn towel, big ass towel, and put it over and just crack it, and you just hit, and just hit to see that steam, and he let it go because that the weight of the towel ain't gonna let the cap come up. And then it bubbles. If anything, sometimes it's just air because there ain't much water in it. Then he take it off and whatnot, and you know, stuff like. But that stuff, you don't do that with a boy fresh out the gate. So, you know, you go out there, man, you got your tire gauge, walk around with your boy. Well, how much air do you go in, Dad? Well, let's check it out. Read the tire, son. Tell me what it says. Read the tire. What do you mean? What does it say? Continental. Okay, that's the brand. Do not, all right, check PSI cold. What? Okay, PSI cold, son. That means, like, you check the car, don't drive the car 50 miles and check it then, because it's gonna be high, because when it gets hot, air molecules expand and your air, you know, your tire pressure, you think it's too much and you're letting it out. Then when it cool back down, you're low. So check it cold, like when you first come out in the morning, you know, check it and whatnot. But then after a while, you get the look, and you can tell when your tire's off, and you can feel it when you drive. You can feel it if you're paying attention. Super low profile tires, that sucker may not be, it may be this much from going flat because they so low and the sidewalls are so stiff, you don't even notice it. But the gauge don't lie. The gauge don't lie. Put the gauge on it. That's a minute job. It takes 1 minute to check all 4 tires. 1 minute. You can't change a tire in a minute. That minute that it took you to check them, you can't change a tire in a minute unless you on a NASCAR pit crew. And they ain't doing it by themselves. That's a whole crew. Beep, 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 running with the beep, 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 beep. That ain't you. That ain't me. Hell, what I'm talking about, that ain't us. You don't have to be a mechanic. You're doing a couple of things. You showing your boy what to look for, how to look for basic things. Putting your eyes and hands on something is half the battle. That helps a lot. Check your windshield washer fluid. Check your wiper blades. Dude, when you put it off and you got a big streak in the middle, throw them away. Why risk having an accident over damn $15 worth of wiper blades? You gotta talk to your boy. Talk to him. Like I say, if he live in your house, great. That's great. You and mama together, that's even better. If you just got joint custody of him, wait until he get there to do that. I'm serious. You was a boy. Now, if ain't nobody do it with you, I get it, but this is the time to pass on something that you didn't get. I still got the same tool sets, even though I ain't making this about me, that my daddy gave me in middle school. Well, he gave me my wrench, a wrench set in middle school, and then my socket set. No, first he gave me the wrench set, then the screwdriver set, and last nothing elaborate. I think that wrench set is like, and wasn't no metric then, because this was wasn't no metrics. It's like, I think it's like 10 wrenches. You know what I'm saying? It's like 10 wrenches. It's from like 5/16 up to 1 inch, or maybe even 7/8. May not even be a 1 inch in there. But that's it. SAE brand. In a green case. Still got them. Screwdrivers. My socket set he gave is also SAE. Then he gave me another adjustable wrench set, was Craftsman, but that's when you used to buy them at Sears, and it was real Craftsman made in the United States. So, and I still got them all. I don't even use them because now did I used to use them? Hell yeah, I remember that was all I had till I started making my own money and buying my own tools. But they mean something to me now. They cleaned up, they oiled, and they sitting in my chest. And so when I succumb, hopefully, I'll have somebody to give them to, instead of them getting sold or pawned or some kind of crap like that. Because I will strike from the grave. Don't mess with me. I will strike from the grave. Yeah, but dude, this is something. You don't have to be a mechanic. You don't have to be a mechanic. I used to do this with the kids. I put one of them in the car. And I'll tell them, hey, turn on the headlights. You get in front, you get in the back. And it's a game to them. Turn on the headlights. Yeah. Hit the high beam. Click. Did both of them come on? Yeah. Then I tell them, put on the right turn signal. Right turn signal. I can see it shining. Is it blinking? Yeah. Is it blinking? Yeah. Turn on the other turn signal. Click, click. Is it flat? Yeah. Hit the brake pedal. Did they both come on? Yeah. Check the license plate light. I'm doing this with the kids all the time. After a few times, you ain't even got to say nothing to them. You get in the car and you look and see them, then look back and you see I know they good, but I know they good. Hit the brake pedal, hit the high beam. I know it's good. I know it's good. Blow the horn, baby. I know it's good because I check it. But when they started driving, I didn't have to do it. I did, because it's already, they done it. You done it 20 times, 30 times, and you don't even own a car. You need to get some air. It's about ready to start raining. Would you rather put air in it before it go flat and start raining, or would you rather be trying to put a spare on in the rain? You ain't got to get snarky with them. Just try to logic. Just try. Because when we leave this planet, You and all the stuff you know, you can't take, look, it ain't going with you. If you didn't give it to somebody, you're taking it to the grave with you. Now, what good is that? How is that benefiting the people that you're leaving behind? Give it to them. Give it to them now. Don't wait till you got one foot in the grave to give it to them. Give it to them now. They can use it now. Okay? Responsibility. And you think it's about a car or about a hot water heater or about a squeaky door. Come here. Hey, look in that drawer. You know exactly where it is. Look in that drawer right there. Find me the WD-40. I hate WD-40. It's trash. But I'm just saying something that I know people know what it is. Get that WD-40. Yeah, get the little step ladder here. Cause I don't need no step ladder. I'm 6'5". Hell, I'm shrinking. I'm 6'4.5". They say you shrink when you get older. I stepped on the thing. I'm like, holy crap. I ain't 6'5" no more. I'm like that far under. I'm shrinking. They say it's your back. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might I know what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna pause that. I love that song, Under the Milky Way, by The Church. The Church is very underrated. Well, people is in the waiver thing, they know. But anyway, don't take this to the grave with you. Give it to them. Give it to your daughters. Give it to your daughters. Now, I ain't get my daughters out there on the ground changing oil and whatnot. They know how to change their own tire. And that's it. I said the rest is men's stuff. Because I don't have fembot. My daughters ain't fembots. My daughters are, even though they grown women, they're girls. You know what I mean? You know, doing hair and nails and whatnot, and they don't wear makeup. One time I saw my daughter one time with makeup. I'm like, what the hell? Because it just threw me off because she wear, it ain't even lipstick, I guess what you call this, like a gloss kind of something. She wear that. But yeah, but I said, but that's the men's stuff. And she said, no, I do woman stuff. You do men stuff. And I'm like, that's my girl. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, dude, what? Chop. Go put I'll be talking to her, man. Go put the stuff in the car. She boxing it up in here. She putting it in the boxes. You pick up the boxes and put them in the car. What's wrong with you? Why you standing there staring at me? They don't make them like they used to. So that's why we got to stay on their necks. But anyway, look, man, with your boys, spend time with your son. Because soon, man, you will remember this. He'll remember this. I'm an old dude. I remember it from being a kid. With granddaddy on this fender, daddy on that fender, and they looking at the, this, that, and other, and well, this, because you had points and condensers and spark plug wires and all that crap then and whatnot. And you take the plug off and go over here, the wire off, and take the wire off of June's car, and just to put it on there, it ain't the right size, but put it on there, crank it up, the mist going away. You got a bad spark plug wire. Boop. And whatnot, stuff like that. Even if you just watching, you just spending time with them. And do the same thing with your son. Don't neglect doing it to your son because you were born or reared into a situation where you didn't have that. You can give your boy something that you didn't have. Some of us were lucky to have it. But even the little stuff that I wasn't lucky to have, that still ain't no excuse for me not to give it to my kids. Because I do. Now, I cherish the stuff that I did get, but I've given them that plus some. But I'm telling you, I do. Get that step ladder. Get that WD. Get the liquid. You know, swing. Wait a minute. Which door was that? It was this one. That swing it. Okay, it's open the ladder. Little step ladder. Get up there. Just put a little bit now. Just put a little bit. I could have done it. I could have done it. I was doing it before you were born. I was doing it when you was in a diaper. I know how to do it. But put a little in there. Go from the top. Gravity is your friend, baby. Gravity is your friend. Now even I done. I got the little hammer, little screwdriver. I say hit the bottom. Just tap it up. Make a little gap at the top. Yeah, just a little tap. Yeah, that's enough. Squirt it in there. Squirt. I said that's it. Just let it sit. Then it go down. Tap. Take the little hammer. Tap. And we done all of them. Swing the door, baby. It's quiet now. Yeah. Or fighting with the doorknob. Come here. Get that. And I do the same thing. Here, take screwdriver. Yeah. Just pull. Just here. Hold it right there. Yeah. Just squirt a little right there. That's it. Turn the knob. There you go. High five. All right. Put the stuff back. Little stuff like that. Your kids will remember it. They'll actually appreciate it. Don't pay their mama no time. What y'all doing? Mind your business. We got this. I got this. I'm driving this bus. Sit your ass down. You know, I wouldn't say that in front of the kids, but I do. Sit your ass down. Do it. Excuse me. Knock, knock. Who's there? Shh. Zip it. Zip it. Zip it good. Pull a Dr. Evil on her. You're doing your son an injustice if you can't spend 3 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 2 minutes here, checking the time. What does it say? Max PSI. What does it say? It says 44 PSI cold. What is it? It's 40. Okay, we 4 PSI low. We gotta put some air in the tire. You know, whatnot. Do this. Because then when he get his ride, you ain't gotta do it. And then when he grow up and he get a chick, his chick she ain't searching cause he know how to do it. That's his chick. Need to maintain her car. Well, you know, I ain't saying dump her, but you know what I'm saying. You care about her enough, that's your chick. You don't want to be broke down sitting on the side of the road over no bull crap. You done ran the car out of motor oil, or done ran the transmission out of transmission fluid. What kind of fluid it take? What does it say? What the owner's manual say? Most of the time, read the dipstick. Use Dexron Mercon 3 only. Use Mercon 5 only. Use ATF 4 only. All you got, read. What does the dipstick say? What's the engine oil dipstick? Use 10W30. Oh, okay. If the sticker is faded on top, read the dipstick. Read. You'll be surprised what you learn from reading. That's it. And I'm out of here. Another trick. This is what I done too. Now this is when I check the hot level, when the vehicle's sitting level on the ground, and I check it, and it's got it at the full mark. I cut the vehicle off. When I come out the next day and the engine's cold, I know it's cold. Pull the dipstick. Don't yank it. Just pull it out. It's gonna be a little higher, right? That's your cold mark. Take you something and make a little mark. So now you got a mark, you got a level mark, so where it's at when it's cold and when it's hot. Y'all be good and be safe. Bye.